Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. HDR in Cyberpunk 2077 could be reference if there wouldn't be the issue with the HDR black level floor, and even after the latest patch 2.3, there's still no improvement. In Cyberpunk 2077 we have exactly 4 settings to adjust HDR. We have the maximum peak brightness setting, the paper white setting, mid-tone setting and the PQ saturation setting. 2 of them are very simple and straightforward to set up. The remaining 2 raising a little bit more questions. So let's start with the easy ones first. Let's talk about the paper white setting. And by the way, I don't agree on the naming here because this setting is just responsible for the brightness of user interface details on your screen or HUD symbols. So paper white setting is, in my opinion, the wrong naming, but that's how it is. So feel free to set or change this value as you like it, because this has really just impact on the HUD symbols or user interface symbols on the screen. And now let's talk about the maximum peak brightness setting in this game and how to set it up in the correct way, because even it's a very straightforward setting, you still need to know the correct value. And here's the problem, because many people don't know the correct value. And one very simple way to find out what is the correct value for your TV screen or monitor, and yes, it is not the most accurate way, but it is a way, is if you have an Xbox Series X or S, because then all what you need to do is you go into the HDR system level calibration menu, you press all 4 shoulder buttons and you get this little menu. And all what you have to do is then you set up HDR according to the instructions on the screen, and this value then is the reference value what you have to use in all future games. And if you don't have an Xbox Series S or X, but you still like to know the correct value, maybe this table can help you. I did a little bit of a research and those are the values I found, and hopefully they are correct. But if you see any mistake here, please let me know this in the comment section. And if you still don't know what the correct number is, what you should use, just put the model and type in the comment section, and I'm pretty sure together we find the perfect value for you. And now let's talk about the PQ saturation setting, and this setting is, according to the instructions on the screen, able to enrich the colors on your screen. And this is, after my testing, absolutely correct. As soon as you increase this setting, you gain more white color gamut. But, and here's a very big but, because this setting is also affecting the maximum peak brightness in specular highlights. As soon you increase this value, you will start losing maximum peak brightness in specular highlights. And that's why my recommendation for this setting is use it very carefully. If you like to have a little bit more white color gamut, the maximum setting what I can recommend is 0.25. Don't go over 0.25 because you will start losing very much of the maximum peak brightness in specular highlights. And now let's talk about the midpoint setting, and this setting is responsible for the brightness in the game. If you increase this value, you get a much brighter picture. If you decrease this setting, you get a darker picture. Unfortunately, this setting is also affecting minor the HDR maximum peak brightness and specular highlights, but it is also affecting very much the HDR black level floor. And because I don't know what monitor, TV or screen you're using, it is very hard for me to make a proper recommendation. My general recommendation is try a value between 0.5 and 2.0. I would not go below 0.5 because it's getting just way too dark, and I would not go above 2.0 because at some point you just start clipping details in very bright specular highlights. The only other recommendation what I have in regards to the midpoint setting is that you choose the lowest possible setting, because the lower the value is, the better the HDR black level floor. Okay my friends, so that's it for this video. Cyberpunk 2077 latest patch 2.3. HDR has not been improved, unfortunately. It is still the same as when the game was released 5 years, 7 years, I don't know, a long time ago. So I don't know why they're not fixing the HDR black level floor, because again, this game could be easily HDR reference for many years, because it is just fantastic with all the HDR effects what we have in the game. Just the HDR black level floor is sometimes so terrible that the contrast is not really nice. Sometimes really good, sometimes really bad. And again, it really depends on the midpoint setting what you're using in the game. If you like, and if this video gets enough hits, I'm considering to make a special video just about settings for the LG OLED TVs. Just considering, you know, how to tune the fine-tune dark area settings, if dynamic tone mapping on, or maybe HDRG is a better option and stuff like that, okay? So let me know this in the comment section. Make sure you watch this video 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, because if we're getting a 1 million views, okay, I'm just kidding. If you're getting enough views, I'm considering to do just a video about settings for the LG OLED TV series, because with the fine-tuned dark area settings, we can actually adjust the picture a lot when it comes to HDR black level rays, okay? Really, this setting is sometimes magic, okay? So, if you like to have this, let me know this in the comment section. I'm also working on a dedicated PC video, because on the PC version, I'm going to look into the RenoDX mode, and I'm going to look how this mod is actually changing or affecting HDR, and maybe that's all what we need for the PC version. So let's see about that, okay? It's still in work in progress. It will take a couple of days, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned. And yeah, you're getting updated with the latest HDR news just on this channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.